I want to thank everyone for coming here tonight. I want to thank the opposition for coming out here and entertaining this because, we do need to see the other side of this issue. It does deserve defense. No one should be pushing the red button without someone here to make a counter statement. But we contend tonight that that button must be pushed. We have taken all the time we can, all the pains necessary, and we can wait no longer. Before I continue, I would like to establish the case statement for tonight. Our resolution has already been given that an alien spaceship is headed toward D.C. and the government is decided to take it down. We would like to refine the case statement that we intend to neutralize all potential alien threat. That is the position that we take as embodied in this resolution. All right, we want to start off by establishing very concretely that the existence of these aliens is a threat to humanity. There's a very small chance that this would not be the case, but even if they are peaceful and friendly, they still threaten our sovereignty. That they still threaten to outcompete us economically, to potentially drive us off of our own lands. We could be facing something not unlike what the Native Americans faced. Rest them. And if they're hostile, we do not need to be giving them any more time than they already have. We need to take initiative when it's made available to us, and we need to make sure that when we come to a bargaining table with these guys, we come with our swords out and ready. We need to be aggressive in this stance. We cannot allow ourselves to be pushed around. We have no understanding of this species' culture, and so the safest maneuver is for us to take the aggressive position. If we take a defensive one, we may appear weak. Even if we appear too aggressive, at least we come across with strength. Secondly, there's a very large potential of a biohazard situation here. We don't know anything about this alien craft. There's a potential that it could be producing very toxic chemicals. It could have biological life forms on it that are threatening to humanity. It could also have nanite life forms on it, which would be threatening to humanity. Of course, being its robotic mechanisms, which could be another toxic potential. Given these potentials here, we want to make sure that we take care of this thing quickly. If it had nanites on board, it would have the potential to, that ship could be all it takes to take out over the entire Earth. That they could, in a matter of days even, industrialize the whole Earth with micro machines that would be disassembling us and then reassembling us into some new planet just for the alien overlords to use. I cannot stress how many ways this thing can go badly, gentlemen. We cannot afford hesitation here. And finally, I would like to say that if these aliens are peaceful, or if they are in fact weaker than us, inferior, and thus not a threat, then we take no risk through aggressive action. If they are inferior, if they are not threatening, then we are safe. And we have only demonstrated that through this action. I assure you, gentlemen, there is no potential weakness that we are opening ourselves here to through this maneuver, through this decision. We are acting in our own self-interest, as any species should. We are defending our territorial airspace. And though it may be a diplomatic faux pas, it would be far safer than if we were to act in a way that was to open the door for invaders, if we were to hesitate when the fate of the planet were to be decided. This is the moment for action, gentlemen. This is the moment for which we are called upon to save humanity. We cannot afford to hesitate. We cannot afford to find out what this may or may not be. We are past the point of understanding facts. We know all that we are going to know without exposing humanity to greater risk than can be imagined. Ultimately, the loss of humanity measures greater than any potential gain that could be given to us from alien technology, from alien trade, from their exposure. We're faced with extinction. When that option is on the table, There is no other choice. I yield my time, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. We'll now hear from Lieutenant Governor.